Konnichiwa, hope everyone's having a great day. Thought I would do a little update on my Maxpedition Monsoon. So I've been EDCing this bag for coming up to 9 years now. I know I said in the last EDC video that I had 11 years, but looking back at old photos on Facebook, it's actually coming up to 9 years now. But whatever. So the quality of this bag has really impressed me. It's been thrown in truck beds, thrown in boots of cars, sliding around, literally thrown around. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It was a little stiff when I first got it, now it's just worn in completely now. Obviously these pouches didn't come with it. I think that's the large pocket. That's the Janus. And both of these pouches are cable tied on. There's nothing wrong with it though. Webbing's a little creased where the cables are, but they've never shown any signs of wear. The stitchings never came out on either the pouches or the bag itself. It's very well made, really impressed me, the quality of this bag. Only thing with it, which was my fault, I dropped an axe on it right here. And there's a little cut there as well. It's not really a cut. It's not frayed or anything. The material that it's made out of is really impressive. And just here, it looks worse than it is on the camera. It's barely noticeable though. And the the metal grommets, even the paint on there, is highly scratch resistant. There's no fraying around the rubberized thing. I don't actually know what that is. Some kind of rubber or plastic or something. I don't know, I'll have to look it up. But yeah, not waterproof though. I've had things get wet inside the bag. It's more splash proof than waterproof. I'm sure everybody knows that anyway about Maxpedition stuff. The pouches, the buckles, never had any issues with the buckles. The mesh, no holes or anything have developed in the mesh either. It's pretty much exactly how I got it. No fraying or anything on the stitches on the sides. The Velcro hasn't frayed out or anything like that. This pouch here, I've never used. In this pouch I just usually put repair items like Gorilla Tape in it, or sometimes keys. The bottle pouch is pretty much the same. I've put 32 ounce water bottles in here, really stuffed them in. I usually keep the titanium pot that I usually carry, the little mug or cup, whatever you want to call it, stuffed in there as well. And still no fraying anywhere around the stitches. No tearing or anything. Even this little thing here, constantly I'm doing this almost on a daily basis, multiple times a day, and no issues. I've never used the headphone thing. I don't really carry MP3 players. I never actually listen to music. If I do, then I listen to the radio, and I just listen to that for the news. Make sure America hasn't started war with Korea, because then we're all fucked. Or Russia, because then we're really fucked. But anyway, the zippers, only thing I don't like, not a problem though, it's never been an actual issue, is this zipper here goes all the way around on top, but it doesn't on the top part, it's stitched in. Another problem I've had, obviously I showed this in the last video, the stitching here, but like I said, this happened a year ago and it hasn't progressed or worsened, so that's no real issue to me. But the YK zippers held up beautifully. It's even got the original paracord that it came with on. It's been a great. I carried an axe in here as well. No, it wasn't an axe, it was a cold steel Trailhawk, and the sheath came away. So I was riding the naked, very sharp blade in here, and there's no cuts or anything. Little bits of dirt and whatnot and lint. That's because it gets used. A couple of stains. But there's no actual tears or anything, or cuts. A little bit of fraying there going on. But I can easily burn that, which I'll do when I get home. Just noticed that now. And I never really put this pocket under any stress. All I've kept in here is maps and gloves. This pocket here, I usually just keep binoculars or monoculars in. And again, perfect. No stretches or tearing. It's single stitched on the bottom, and still no fraying or anything. This pocket here, whoops, drunken camera. Need to lock that down. That would be common sense. This pocket I overload all the time. Pack it full of crap. Got the first aid kit, which is also a Maxpedition case. I really like Maxpedition stuff, if you haven't already realised. And the top supply probe and punch tool. And I usually pack it full of other stuff as well. I've took most of the stuff out just to make this video, to make it easier. But yeah, I overload this pouch with crap. And again, the mesh, no holes, no tears, stitching's great. YKK zipper up here as well, over-engineered, heavy duty, never had any issues whatsoever with it. And this is probably the most overloaded pocket in this bag. And in the back, I rarely even go into this pocket. I just carry the schmog. And usually have a little emergency shelter in here, which I took out, left it at home just for the video, like I say. But yeah, zips, everything is held up absolutely perfectly. The mesh stops you back from sweating. Very comfortable. I think there's a little bit of fraying on here as well. But again, I can easily just burn that and melt it. And a little pocket here, I completely forgot it had this. Not sure what I'll put in it though. Maybe it's a self-defense pen or something like that. But I've never used that, so whatevs. So that's pretty much just a real quick little update on the Maxpedition Monsoon after 8 years, coming up to 9 years of EDC. I've beat it up. Great bag, highly recommend it. I don't know about the newer material that Maxpedition's using now, because I haven't had any experience with that. Unless it's the same stuff that they make the TCP coin pouch out of. In that case, I think it'll be good, because mine's held up very well. So far I've had it less than a year, but whatever. So yeah, I'll stop babbling on. That's the Maxpedition Monsoon after 8 coming up to 9 years EDC. Great bag, highly recommend it. Highly recommend all of Maxpedition's products. All good stuff. So thanks for watching and goodbye.